Do you ever put an outfit on that seems like a really good idea and then kind of think it's missing something? Or you were that diligent person and you bought the basics, you put together the basic outfit and it looks basic? In today's video, I'm going to tell you or teach you, show you how to elevate your outfits so that they actually have that extra polish, that extra zhuzh that will have you looking even more amazing than you already are. Welcome back. My name is Nina. I am a blogger and a fashion lover going all the way back to when I was knee-high to a grasshopper. And today is day 7 of the 7-day challenge. And we're going to be talking about how to elevate your look using accessories. Accessories are the icing on the cake. They are those little bits and pieces that really make the outfit yours. They are those things that kind of take an okay outfit and make it something special. And I have several different tips and thoughts about accessories. And I really am excited about accessories. I incorporate them into my outfits all the time. They not only personalize your outfit, but they elevate it, and it doesn't have to be super expensive. I'll also share a few of my money-saving tips on accessories as well. And so this is like the frosting on the cake, day 7 of the 7-day challenge. If you've missed any of the other videos in the challenge, I've created a playlist just for you. And there might be some bonuses added to it. So if you've watched the playlist before, then you might want to check back and see what else I've put into the folder for you as I think of ideas and things that you have to know in order to kind of like elevate. I learn new things, I want to share them with you. So we're going to talk about how to accessorize to elevate your look and some strategies and ideas for accessorizing. We all know that jewelry, necklaces, earrings, bracelets can really elevate an outfit. And they do tend to run in cycles. So there will be periods of time where the really chunky jewelry is really popular, and then there are times where it is less so and more fine jewelry is more popular. And so one of my favorite things to do with jewelry is to save it. And so I rarely get rid of jewelry. If it's very badly worn or it's just, really bad, then I might make it into something else. But getting nice pieces of costume jewelry and having a collection of fine jewelry is a great way to accessorize your outfit, and it immediately elevates the look. So every so often, I will set out different pairs of earrings and different items so that they're sat right on my dresser, ready to go. The other thing that I will often do is I will often have a couple of gold necklaces on so that I always have a necklace. And then if I decide that I want to further accessorize or the outfit needs something more, then I can remove those and put on something else. But I always have a little bit of necklace going on, so I do kind of maintain that kind of finished look, but it's on autopilot. While we don't wear scarves like we used to when I was young, scarves can also really elevate or, add a little pop to your outfit. We are seeing more scarves tied at the neck. We're seeing scarves tied on handbags. So if you'd like to add a little bit of texture, a little bit of pop, right now that's where people are wearing them. They're wearing them like tied at the neck in the little French girl knot, or they're tying them to their handbags so that they add a little bit of interest at the handbag. But scarves are also a great way to fill in a neckline. They're a great way to add color close to your face, especially if you're wearing an outfit that maybe the color isn't quite right for your skin tone. As we age, if you've watched our video about color, you'll know that sometimes the colors that we wore when we were younger don't suit us quite the same way. So tucking a little scarf in can kind of help to smooth the color towards something that's a little more flattering, and you're still able to use some of the items, some of the pieces that you've worn throughout the year, but just to update them so that they go a little bit better with your newly changed, more mature skin tone. One of the other things that I save like crazy, and one of the first places I go in stores is to the accessories area where they have belts. And I will often choose belts, get them on sale, and set them aside, because that's one of the great ways to really update an outfit or to add interest. I have belts that go all the way back to the 80s when we were wearing those cummerbund style belts, and every once in a while I'll have an outfit and you put something like that on it. Nobody in these days really knows where that comes from, and now you have a much more unique outfit that is yours simply because you have an interesting belt. Also, scarves can be worn as belts, and so that's another way to kind of add interest to an outfit, or to add something to the waist of maybe a loose-fitting dress to kind of give it a little more shape. Today's blazers, we're often seeing them worn with a thick belt and sometimes a thinner belt. So having belts in your wardrobe is a great thing to kind of help modify clothing, to help update it. Right now, for example, the Western theme is really big. I happen to have a few Western belts from going back 10 years. I plan to get those out and style them. I mean, there's not a lot of thing that changes with belts. So I say save belts and experiment on your outfits. And especially when you start watching how things are being styled, you can pull out some of those older pieces and you don't even have to go and buy something new. Handbags are obviously very popular, and they are a wonderful way to really finish off an outfit. One of the trends that I've been seeing lately is the move away from huge designer logo bags and to more of a low-key bag without a lot of marking on it. And because I've always sort of been that girl that prefers kind of more of I go for more of the shape than a designer. I'm always looking for really nice leather. I'm looking for really nice finishes. And I have a certain sense for the kind of bags that I personally like to carry. So when I see them, regardless of the price point, I have certain things that I look for. I look for real leather. I look for a nice lining. I look for good closure on the front of the bag. I try it on to make sure that it suits my body size. And then another nice bonus is if you can change the handle and make it a shorter handle or a longer handle, so you're not stuck with maybe a crossbody that maybe you might not want to wear as a crossbody or something like that. I also tend to choose colors that will go with a lot of different things in my wardrobe so that I'm not having to shift out my purse all the time. But a handbag is a great way to add a pop of color to your outfit. Right now, one of the big trends is matching your handbag to your shoes. So that is another thing to contemplate and consider when you're putting your outfits together. If you're going to maybe say wear a navy pair of shoes, you might want to look in your collection to see if you have a navy bag to match. That's one great thing. Or you can do the complete opposite and use the bag or the shoes as the pop of color, as the point of interest, and maybe an otherwise plain outfit. Sunglasses and hats are another great addition to your repertoire. It's always nice to have several different pairs of sunglasses. I will often purchase them from Nordstrom, where they often have designers on sale, or sometimes from TJ Maxx. Occasionally I'll splurge on a nice pair of sunglasses, but let me tell you, there have been a couple times that I've purchased very expensive sunglasses only to have someone sit on them, or they end up going missing. So I'm not too concerned about having a $400 or $500 or $600 pair of sunglasses. I'm more concerned about having styles that really flatter my face and look very chic with the outfits that I'm wearing. So I have some vintage styles. I have a variety of different styles so that I can change the mood of the outfit with the sunglasses. I'm also a huge hat wearer, particularly in the summer. And so each year I usually collect a new hat, and that is a wonderful way to really make a statement with your outfit, particularly in the summer. We've touched briefly on shoes when I talked about handbags, but shoes are another great way to elevate your outfit or add interest to your outfit. So you will want to look at boots of varying heights depending on your leg length and the type of outfits that you wear. We're still seeing a little bit of over the knee boot, but not as much. We're seeing some knee-high boots, and we're still seeing some of the ankle height booties. And then obviously there's all kinds of different shoes and heel heights and so forth. And so it's really fun to play with shoes and add interesting shoes to your outfits. Again, when you're styling basics, if you're wearing a black sweater and a black pair of pants, having an interesting pair of shoes poking out is very, very, very stylish. Or a pair of cropped jeans and a t-shirt and a pair of interesting shoes. So I think that shoes can be very, very, interesting when it comes to putting an outfit together. So to summarize, I think one of the biggest things is to really think about your accessories. And as I've said, I've shared before, there are a lot of accessory tips that I use to kind of help my accessorizing go on autopilot. One of them is to set aside some accessories that work nicely together, like a hat and sunglasses that look good together, handbags and shoes that I know look good together, pieces that I think would work well. I try to set those out. I try to set things so that I can see what I've got and so that I can really play with it. And each season I kind of bring out the shoes and all of the pieces so that I can enjoy trying them and styling them. So when it comes to accessories, I think once you have your sort of wardrobe worked out, especially if you're going for a capsule type wardrobe or a basics type wardrobe, having these little key pieces are like just the frosting on the cake to really put your look together. So this is number 7 of my 7-day challenge. If you missed any of the 7 episodes or the other 6 episodes, I will have them in a playlist for you so that you can watch them all one right after another and build this wonderful ideal wardrobe for yourself. I will see you next time.